Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, nowhere is the change of economic mood sharper than in the crypto markets. The sell-off on those markets has deepened over the weekend, and the Bitcoin price has now fallen below $20,000 for the first time since December 2020. In New Zealand dollars, it's threatening $30,000. That means it's lost 3/4 of its value since its peak in November 2021. The cryptocurrency industry was built on swagger, enthusiasm and optimism. All these are in short supply these days as losses and layoffs mount. Meanwhile, American factory output slipped slightly in May from April, but remained up 4.8% from a year ago in data released over the weekend. It was the first slip in 4 months and the second in 8 months. And the Bank of Japan left its key short-term interest rate unchanged at minus 0.1%, and for a 10-year bond yield around 0% during its June meeting by an 8-to-1 vote as widely expected. And it looks like central banks are in a rush to get control of inflation before the consequence of slowing or even contracting economic activity takes hold. It's a race they may not win. Certainly the effort will have some tough consequences for emerging markets, many of which could end up collaterally damaged. And bond markets apparently saw this coming. Since January 2021, 18 months ago, a global bond index of government and corporate debt paper has now fallen more than 20%. And that's a relentless long-term slippage. But the fight against inflation probably means that this is just the start of a severe repricing of bonds, one that will take much more off their values. It may be the end of the high for commodity prices too. In Australia, the number of houses being bought to auction is rising fast, but the clearance rates are falling. The US Treasury 10-year yield will start today down another 1 basis point from this time on Saturday at 3.23%, in a shift lower that indicates bond markets think the run-up ahead of the Fed meeting was excessive. And the price of gold ended last week in New York at $1,840. Remember, a week ago it was $1,873 an ounce. And oil prices have risen slightly from this time Saturday to just on $109 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $111.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today at just on 63.1 US cents, at more than 3/4 cent lower than where we left it on Friday. Against the Australian dollar, we're notably firmer at 91.1 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're still soft at 60.2 euro cents. That all means our trade weight index starts today at just over 71.1, again solely due to the fast falling Aussie. And the Bitcoin price has fallen from this time on Saturday. It is now at $19,403 and down 5.9%. Over the weekend, it got down as low as $17,602, and it's trying another of its comebacks. But recently, such efforts have run out of steam quickly, and a new low is then breached. A week ago, this was at $28,976, so it's fallen by almost a half in the past 7 days. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been extreme, at plus or minus 6.8%. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.